Oh, hey, howdy, folks. Welcome in once again. Can you just tell me if I'm coming through visually and audibly? We'll try and catch another one. Okay, right, let's just go through who we've got. We've got Hi, and we've got SJ, we've got RGJ. Hi, Robin Grace. Hi, Connie. Happy Valley Hobbies, that's Edward. Say hello to Edward. David Hall, good afternoon. Dino, nice to see you. And Ben, a stalwart of the station. The train freak, there is Jason. Hello, Jason, nice to see you. Sodor Dandaman, greetings. John JMC, good afternoon. Looking forward to your little jaunt tonight, John. For those that don't know John, the guru of sound, who now works for Rouse of Sheffield. The memory. Did you notice the cogs going? Yeah, never mind. Working on SNG now. SNG, would that be signalling? Yeah, Rails of Sheffield, yes. One of the stalwarts of our... let me just... Can I kill the sound of that one? Yes, I can. All you can hear now in the background is the little 94XX, which makes a funny kind of popping, squeaking sound. Yes, nice to see you all. The last day of the year. I won't be sorry to see the back of 2023. Let's hope for something a little better in 2024. Dundas Junction. Good morning, James. That's morning to you, that is. And Kyle Stevens. Hello, Kyle. Nice to see you. Nice. Yes, what have we got today? As promised, a rake of mostly southern coaches. There is one caveat. Right in the middle is a British Rail version, still in malachite green. This is a particular kind of colour that was favoured by Oliver Bullard, who was the driving force behind the Southern at this particular time. You'll see it hoving into picture there. Here it comes. This is, I forgot what it is now. Oh, it's Blackmore Vale, which was a special that I put together. I managed to shoehorn a smoke unit into it, which was, it was an ESU smoke unit. Another 11 hours. Yes, it is, yeah. And Artie, it will be Happy New Year about now, will it not? If you are still there, Artie, or has he dropped off? Yeah, he's probably still looking at all the fireworks that are going off. Yes, Blackmore Vale, I stripped it down. I bought it as a just a basic DC model, and I shoehorned all the electronics and an ESU smoke unit into it. So I've already charged up the smoke. So as it comes around, I'll give it a little more, if I can get the sound going. 1, 3-cylinder. So I gather you can all hear me okay. The little bar at the bottom is fluctuating. You should be able to hear yonder chuff in the background. Can somebody give me an affirmative that I'm coming through loud and clear? Loud and clear. Good, thank you very much. Right, let's add a little speed. Can you hear me now? Yeah, it's pretty much like that. What I'll do, I'll just have a quick look and see what I'm pushing out. Microphone's about halfway, so if I just up that a little bit, 54% should be okay. There we go. Right, now let's get yonder smoke unit working. Takes a little while, probably 15 seconds or so, but then that should start chuffing, let's put it that way. You won't get asphyxiating clouds of smoke like some of our American models that we get, but yeah, it pops out a fair amount. It's just the classic using the Saute smoke oil or whatever you call it. We always called it Suth because that's the way we pronounce it, I suppose. On top of that, the usual, yeah. Right, we should get something about now. Yes, it's happening. So here it comes. Now you should have a fairly dark background. This is the darkest back scene I could get to actually show up the smoke. I'm looking at that. It's underwhelming, but I'll give you a closer view. Yeah, there's some spamming for Tammy and Ray. Nice to see you. Ben, rubbish to be honest. Just seems to come to a point. Not seeing any more improvement now at all. Still gimping around the place. Yeah. Well, with the kind of damage that you've had to your ankle, Ben, that's hardly surprising. But you would have thought if it was going to come together, it would have done so by now. So I would imagine there's probably a little more, perhaps a little surgery on that. I would imagine it's probably torn quite a bit of muscle from the bone. So that all has to be reattached. I can smell that now. So, yes, I put 50 millilitres, 5 millilitres in there. It's not a big reservoir, but on these ESU smoke units, when they run dry, they turn themselves off. I mean, I can look at the ammeter on here. It's running at 0.37 of an amp. That's the two DCC sound plus the smoke. So that's, you can just about make it out now. Yeah, it has sprung to life. So yes, I can smell it now. It's got that peculiar odour that Suze smoke oil has got. You can buy smoke oils that have flavour in them, like wood, coal, oil. You can get Christmas scents. You can get smoky bacon. Smoky bacon. Yes. So if you're feeling peckish, you'd be absolutely ravenous by the time you finish smelling this. But yes, that's rather good. I had to do quite a bit of surgery on that, lopping off great big chunks of Mazak to make the smoke unit fit, and then there was all the electronics in the tender. Triple decker board, which is a 21-pin chip. Lock sound, yes, lock sound, 21-pin chip, plus a breakout board to get the wiring out of it, because as I say, it was just a DC locomotive. And then on top of that, you also need a power board, which gives actual power functions to the smoke unit and all of the clever stuff. Moneybrook Junction, good afternoon. Nice to see you. Nice. Who was that? Bruce Forsyth. Yes. Oh well. Physio and swimming pool work. Not seeing any favour from it though. Whoa. Yes, well, dare I say no pain, no gain, but I'd rather be without the pain. St. Blazy Model World. Hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. Nice to see you. There's a little Great Western Railway engine that just popped its head around the corner there. That'll be coming around again. I've got the the bullied spam can, pulling a rake of 5 coaches. The middle one being the British Rail version, but I just wanted to make the numbers up, so it's all the same colour. But the last two and the first one behind the loco are the new Bachmann bullied coaches that I got from Richard for Christmas. So they do look rather nice. Resplendent in malachite green. Not everybody's favourite, hence the slang word malachite. But it grew on me. It grew on me and grew on me until I thought, yeah, I really actually rather like that colour green. But there you go. And there is the 94XX. That was a DCC sound loco from Bachmann. And that it's a nice little small goods train engine. And I rather like it. Obviously, in that one, it's using a coreless motor. And I'm not sure that that's the best application for a coreless motor in a locomotive, because they produce their best results at high revs, which is more akin to aircraft, which is what they were designed for. Yeah, there's not much low down grunt from these, so I think you have to play around with a lot of the back EMF functions to get that going exactly right. And that is true of this one. It could do with a little tweaking, but dare I say, it would. There's Colin. Hello, Colin. It would need somebody like the guru of sound to try and sort that one out. But yeah, interesting one. I might be in touch with you with that one, John. But it runs okay. But when you get right down to the very slow speeds, it is a little bit jerky and unsure of itself. But we'll see. Yeah. So that's what we've got today. I'll try and get you a bit of a closer view now. There's like a where the heat is dropping down from the ceiling. There's like a fug in the air. Do you remember when you used to knock on the door of the staff room when you were at school, and they'd open the door and there was this cigarette haze in there and it hung in the air? Yeah, it's a bit like that. Right, here we go. Right, let's go on shaky cam. I'll try and go easy. Here cometh. I'll just zing you up a little bit. And here she comes. Now you can see the full flavour of the smoke that it's producing. And coming from behind you will be the 94XX. Oh, there's Chris. Hello, Chris. 94XX. Just what the doctor ordered, matey. Is it Rob or Grace or both? I would say it's probably Grace. They call it, it's currently me, Grace. Yeah, that's a good guess. Even I can be right 50% of the time. Only have one Bachmann American GND GP7. Paint scheme is wrong with it. So I had to mill out part of the speaker housing to get the 28 there. So adding lots of lights. Yeah, the things we have to do, huh? There's very little inside the green locomotive's tender that is originally there. They had like the coal hopper in it with the shaped sides. All of that had to come out because of the electronics. But I didn't do a bad job of it. Smoke generator stopped working. Which locomotive was that on, Pete? You've got the 57XX. Love it. Yeah, it's a smart little locomotive. That's funny you should say that, Jason, because it's just quit. So what I'll do, I'll bring it round and we'll refill it. But on this particular one, because it's an ESU unit, it doesn't just burn itself dry. It actually got a sensor in it to stop the heating element. So as you can see, as it comes around, I'll just start slowing it. I would have started slowing it down. Right. Halt. As you can see, the smoke has completely stopped. Right. Here goes. Okay. Right, a quick refill, and it is fast. Oh, childproof. Right, let's put that there across so it doesn't spill. Right, it goes. I'm not sure I can show you this, but yes, I can. Let's just ease you up a little bit. There we go. Right, in the top of the pan. Bit more. Right, that's about, I need just a little bit less than that. I don't want to fill it to its maximum. That's about 4 millilitres, something like that. Right down inside. Let's just pop the lid back on this. There we go. Do they make hemp scented smoke? I'm trying to find something to take them on over where they run over to go. Yeah, they need to mellow out. Right, I'll probably have to reinvigorate that now. Right, it is function 8 on here. Function 8, which is now on. And you should see some smoke start issuing from the chimney. Yep, we have smoke, as you can see. Right, let's start her off. How's that grab you? We're Great Workshop. Hello, Stephen. Nice to see you. That's a little closer view of the coaches that I just got. This one is the Southern version, and this one is the British Rail version. Same colour, but this one's got an S number on it, which is a dead giveaway. The others are actually marked Southern. Right, a little more speed. And there's Curly Express, Dwight. Mr. Tuna Can himself. Right, she should be coming at you any second. Right, heading off. Okay, Grace. Catch you soon. That's a fair amount of smoke. Right. Let's take you round. I'll wait until the 94XX goes past, and then I'll take you round to view the other direction. There we go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Right, so now you should see there's Alan Reynolds. Hello, Alan. You do like spam cans. This one's got a little smoky. I don't think that's at all bad as smoke goes. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I like it. Yeah, I believe you've got this one, Alan. It's, what did I say? It was Blackmore Vale. But it's had a few modifications. DCC and sound and smoke. It is Blackmore Vale. I thought you'd recognise it. Here she comes. And did I see Danny enter the conversation? Hello, Danny. James is going to hibernate in the train room until spring. I'm with you there, brother. Hi, Colin. Big fan of the Arriva 150 you have for Christmas, Danny. Always like the livery. Yeah, good one. You did. I did. Did I? Bye, Danny. And of course, the jolly old 94XX springs from your neck of the woods, Roger. Being a Great Western Railway locomotive. And James, ever since I enclosed my garage into my train room, it has its own HVAC unit. It's the warmest room in the house during the winter. Oh, it needs to be. I've got a little heater down here that's blazing away. Takes about an hour to get it warm in here. So I have a 57XX or duck. I do have an old duck somewhere, which is of that ilk. But it's an old Triang one. Yeah, I'm not sure Cadbury Bourneville Hopper fits with the location, but it was on the layout, so I thought I'd give somebody with a sweet tooth a treat. Hey, there's Mav. Hello, Mav. Yes, not let's not forget Mav. Do I take it you were a bit under the weather, Mav? And Christopher, greetings to you. Yes, the air is getting a little thick, so that's good. Going to be cold in your train room for your stream today. Get the heater on in there, Dwight. Oh, Stephen's off for more coffee. Yes, I couldn't spit a tanner myself, mate. Food poisoning, that's nasty. I think the illest I've ever felt was when I got the norovirus, and of course that's you just lose it from both ends. It's just awful. If the ground could have opened up and swallowed me, I would have been happy. Yeah. Well, yeah, drink plenty. That's all I can suggest, Matt. Your body will work it out, but it just needs time to recover. Luckily, High's train room is in the house, so I can easily get it heated when needed. Yes, that's one of the benefits of having the train abode in the house. Working temperature. Oh, it's working it out all right. Yeah, I'll bet it is, mate. Yeah. Yeah, you take care, eh? My train room is my living room. I like your style. Very good, Dwight. Funny man. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hi, it's I'll bring it round. Let's just flip it onto that one. There's the whistle. Right, so if I just bring her down in speed. There you go, the squeaking has stopped. The squeak is actually on the sound chip. It's just one of those prototypical things that the real thing actually makes. So let's start her off. I like that. That's such a sweet whistle. Recall, 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 recall. Recall, recall, recall. Oh, there's Artie. Hey. Am I right in thinking it's already the new year where you are, Artie? Which is down near Sydney, I think. I did catch up with most of your stream that you did, what for us is early this morning. But I know you're sort of roughly 12 hours away, so it should indeed be the new year by now. Am I right, Artie? I asked my wife she could run trains through every room in the house. She asked if I wanted a divorce. Yeah, you knew your answer right away. Oh, we've run dry on the smoke front again. Yeah, 2024 here now, and yes, south of Sydney. Couldn't see Sydney fireworks too much. Sea fog. Oh, I see. Not even reaching the noise level of the German one. No, I don't like them too raucous, Ivo. I think they're making just enough noise where I can compete with the DCC. If I put one of the Class 37s on here, I'd be shouting. Right, let's stop her and put some more juice in. A bit faster. Stormy sky. Right, I'll stop her just around about, just past the green signal. Oh, those squeaky brakes. This time, let's just check. Let's turn 8 off. Okay. Right then. And let's have a little more of this. While he's shoveling. That's about the right amount. Right, here goes. Right, we're in. Good old, what do you call it, Ivo? Zouter? Zouter? We call it Suf. Oh, what's in the name? Never mind. Right, let's get that smoke unit working. Just press 8 on the control. And as soon as that starts issuing, I can move her up just a little bit. Yeah. And she's off. Almost got collected on by a speeding police car on your way home. No lights or sirens. Crumbs. Now, there is a way of turning the sound down on this. There's a sound fader on function 24, which I think gives you a third of the sound output. So I'll speed that up a bit. Option 4. It works. Here she comes. Get a bit of speed going. SJ's got to get ready for the party. Thanks for coming, Simon. Happy New Year to you. And I'll catch up with you soon. The sound file for this is the basic ESU sound file, which you can find on ESU's site. All free, of course, and downloaded via the Lock programmer. But as a bonus, they put all of the smoke information on that download. So really, I didn't have to do that much there. There's Dragon Junction. Stand by your beds. It's Lord Al. Hi, Al. Hey. I just filled up the tank, Al. So you should see the smoking spam can come round in a minute. I did promise some smoke, and I'm as good as my word. So here she comes. Tell me what you think. It's behind you. I'd say that was fair. And on the other track now today is the 94XX. So, and that's the sort of squeaky sound that you can hear. Yeah, put a bit more coal in it, Artie. Oh dear. Yeah, it's a shame you can't do black smoke, but well, you can't have everything. If it was black smoke, I'd be having the lightest vaccine I could. But as it's quite light coloured smoke, I went for the dark vaccine. And as you can see, you can actually see it. Oh, XF54, dark sea grey. If that bottle there is so old, if I show you the top of it, you'll probably realise where it comes from. Beaties. That shows you how old that is. Have you noticed this is the old one and that's the new one? Look at the difference in size. What a rip-off. Call me biased, you can't beat a 64XX. First slow car I had a turn on. First one I fired and the first one I drove. Well, you can't get better than that. You can't get better than the quick fix fitter. Oh. I'm trying to find out if my friend was killed in the big train accident here in the outback. 2 train drivers killed when they hit a road train. Oh, crumbs. How is it not hard by now? Well, let's take a look. Well, it's separated, but it's still there. And this one, of course, is fairly new. But yeah, it's amazing. You keep it in a cool enough temperature and it lasts for ages and ages. You spray the vaccine with hairspray, it will darken them down and increase the contrast. Yeah, that's quite a good idea. But eventually, I'm going to splash out a bit of money and get the vinyl vaccine instead of the wrinkly paper one, because that will battle the elements a lot better using the vinyl than the paper. Good morning, train man. Yes, it's still morning with you, it's afternoon with us, and it's tomorrow with Artie. Still got a couple of yellow and Beatty's brown carrier bags somewhere. Yeah, you want to watch it because they tend to disintegrate. I found an old red one. As I picked it up, the thing just went into a million shards. Scott Rails. Oh, there's Dave. Oh, another live stream. I may never get to bed. Well, it must be morning for you. Isn't that right, Dave? It's got to be morning in Canada. Yeah, and it's still smoking away merrily. I think you probably get about 5 or 10 minutes out of it. Yes, but you've been up all night. Oh, you better get your head down, Dave. You can't burn the candle at both ends, mate. Yeah, it's still quite happily smoking away. Morning here in central Ohio. Ah, now there's a place, central Ohio. Yeah, I'd love to visit um, the Air Force Museum at Dayton. I'd love to see that, where they have the Valkyrie, the XB-70. Woohoo! Yeah, that's one for the bucket list. Good afternoon, Gary. Nice to see you. To see you, nice. You're an hour behind Wigwag Workshop in central Arkansas. And Arkansas seems to be like Tornado Alley. If you're a connoisseur of weather. I always thought it was somewhere like Kansas that they got the most violent storms and tornadoes and things like that. But looking at the weather this year, it seems to be mostly Kansas. Sorry, not Kansas, Arkansas, Tennessee, and places like that. Yeah, don't remind you. Yeah, yeah, you've had a couple of narrow squeaks, Jason, but I'm glad you got away with it. You're the only one ahead since all the Kiwis are drunk and in bed. Yes, I'll bet the Aussies are as well. It snowed at your son's house the other day, and he lives in northern Arkansas. Yeah, hope they've been biting well this year, Mark. Biting. That's got to be fish. Yeah, we get a few tornadoes over here now. It's not completely unknown. I've been on an aerodrome where we've had a dirt devil come through, and it just took everybody's stick and tissue models and just tossed them into the air, which was it's quite frightening actually. It's really strong. Give it another 20 minutes here for your area. Yeah. So what time exactly is it there at the moment, Artie? It's got to be probably something like quarter to one, something like that. Only 9 so far. Yes, if everybody would like to hit the like button, it's not compulsory, but if you would like to give it a lash, it helps the thingamajig, you know. You're getting there, you call them the fen blow. Yeah. And once more, my illustrious spam can has run out of steam. So let's just get some more in that. I'll just turn the smoke unit off. And I'll bring her around. And I'll fill her up again. Here she comes. All those squeaky brakes. Right then, let's have some jollop. Forgive me a minute while I step away from the live chat and put in a little more jollop. Here we go. Not too much. That's about right, which is about that much. That's five. Well, it's a little bit less than 5 milliliters. Right, and it's as simple as that. No fuss, no mess. Just use the right tools, and it does help that this this smoke unit has like a hopper inside it, which holds. It's obviously a reservoir, but it seems to be a little less prone to leaking than some other smoke units. Let's put it that way. Right, let's press the button. Function 8. We'll turn it back on. And then we'll get her moving. Shouldn't take long. Oh, it's already there. Right, here we go. Keep it nice and slow. A little bit faster. You can tell it's been sitting in the, probably sitting in the cold for a while, because I can actually hear the fan motor on the smoke unit. Right, let's get up some speed. Right, that's 70 on the control. So that should whiz past now. Yeah, high. That's it's a good indicator that your track's good if it will run with those light coaches. That's at 70, Jason. Out of, what is it, 126? So there's a little bit of headroom there. I can go faster. Let's just pop it up to 80. Oh, they're different ones, a little bit heavier. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, this is getting up there now. Up to 90. Here she comes. Do you program CV3 and 4 in your locomotives? Only when I have to. Let's put it that way. If you have the lock programmer, Jason, and you've got an ESU chip in it, you can do all the modifications with the lock programmer rather than just using CVs. Makes things a whole lot easier. I have to run on all of the main track. Yeah. If you got it, use it. I need to come over here so that some of the locals give you acting classes for that joke. The tables on this particular one, and a lot of the ones we buy new, already have acceleration and deceleration curves on them, so they don't just come to a dead stop. It's the same for this one. This one's got a dynamic brake on it, so if you turn the power off, it will just coast seemingly forever until you hit, I think it's function 2, and then the brakes go on. Oh, you don't use ESU? Oh, okay. So yes, Jason, she's definitely highballing.
I use Lego. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, Blue Army. Yes, of course. There's a Hornby version of Blue Army as well, which they call the. Is it what the Hornby 9000 or 6000 or 7000, whatever it is? I must admit, I can't comment on it because I don't have one. Right, down to 70. Use soundtracks, but I know they don't make UK locomotive prime mover sounds. Could use their steam ones. They do actually. Um, you can get the Economy ones, and the ones you buy over here, Jason, have got UK sounds in. There are people who market them over here, and I believe it's done at the factory, but perhaps there's like a UK branch of it, very similar to what Rapido do. Obviously, Rapido are a Canadian company, but there's also Rapido UK, who make double O versions. So yes, we can get UK sounds on uh, on those chips, on the American chips. To tell you the truth, I'd rather have the American ones, but that's yeah. So there you go. You could probably purchase them from over here, Jason, or if you wanted one, well, I could probably get you one and ship it over to you. Tsunami and Tsunami, Tsunami is Tsunami have a 1 watt amplifier and Tsunami 2 the 2 watt amplifier. There's way more features. Yeah, I'll look into that and see how much they really do for the UK market. The squeaky doesn't need a whistle. Well, we can fix that. Recall. Actually, I think there's probably some fancy whistles on this one. Let's see if I can find one. Safety valve, water tank filling, whistle, low tone, playable, 8. Sounds a bit anemic, actually. And whistle, high tone. And both together. Right, how are we doing for time, folks? Oh, another 7 minutes. Right, well, let the dog see the rabbit. Here we go, shaky cam time. There we are, a one camera operation. There we go. Oh, am I bright enough? Yes, I am. Right. Oh, time for another can. Yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, I could murder a coffee. Actually, that's the only thing I didn't bring with me today. I do have the mat for it. Let's see. Here we go. Southern Railway. I think this looks pretty good, actually. It's obviously burnt in there with a laser, but yeah, they're made of wood, so you can tell that they've used a laser on it. But yeah, very nice too. What smoke oil am I using? Right there. Good old South Zalte
saute, whatever you want to call it. That's the best stuff if you're using. If you don't mind, if you don't want a particular smell like hickory or coal or oil or burning bacon or anything like that, then yeah, the good old Sooth Smoke is probably the best there is. I also do have some ESU, Rauch Destillat. That's the best German I can manage. This actually smells like, it smells like oranges. You know how zesty orange peel smells and tastes? It's a bit like that. So it's good stuff. Nice and liquid, and it doesn't freeze. So obviously there's probably an oil or spirit in it. But yeah, again, that's good stuff. And as you can see, the smoke has stopped once again. So it does ladies' perfume, yeah. Chanel number 5 as it comes past. Whew. Yeah. There's Connie. Oh, Connie does a live stream at 5 o'clock where Connie and other modelers will be flying their wares and showing you what they're doing. Don't mix the smoke oil up with the fart oil bottle. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, so if you like modelling and fine detail painting and modelling, Connie's live stream is the one to go to, and that's at 5 o'clock this afternoon. And I think there's 2 or 3 others. There's John JMC is on somewhere around about 7 o'clock, and I've seen another couple of live streams pop up as well. They should be fairly easy to find. There's Race Fan. Hello, Race Fan. Nice to see you. B&O didn't have any Zephyrs. That would have been Burlington. Looks like both railroads would use END E units, E6, E7, E8. Raybo Bell. Yeah, he'd be the man. Heavy bowling Raybo Bell. I think every time I see Raybo Bell, he's on the way out to a bowls match, temping bowling. So yeah, I know he likes that kind of stuff. And I believe he's probably quite good at it. In fact, I know he's good at it. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Jason. It's nice to have a second guru of sound. As I say, John JMC is on later on. And it's yes, Alan Reynolds on at 9 o'clock till the early hours. And I know there's a couple of people who are doing yes, and Dwight is also doing a live stream today. I'm not sure if that clashes with any of the others, but I'll let you fight that out amongst yourselves. It's a broad brush. It's up to everybody who they watch. There's lots of elbow room on YouTube. There's nobody to say you can't do it at this time and you've got to do it at this time. It's a big community and we're all slightly different. We all do slightly different things. And it's up to everybody who they watch and who they don't. There's lots of them out there, lots of variety. Take your pick. Thanks, Pete. Yes, have a fantastic new year. I was just coming to that, actually. Yeah, it's been a bit of a pig of a year this year. Not a very good year at all. I'm hoping for better things with 2024. And I wish all of you the compliments of the season and have a great new year. Try and relax a bit. Obviously, if you're going to be traveling, don't drink and drive. You'll spill it. No, seriously, take a taxi, take a train, do something else. Just don't drive. Have a designated driver. and keep them sober. It's just a matter of getting from A to B safely. And have a great new year, everyone. And I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy yourself and don't do anything I wouldn't. That's that leaves things more than open. Yeah, cheers, Al, Ben, Dwight. There's Les. Hello, Les. And Happy New Year to you. Dan, David, Edwards, Nath, Hi, Connie, Gary, Jason, and Artie. Thanks everybody for coming. It wouldn't be the same without you. I'd be talking to myself. So have a really good time. Some of you I'll catch up with later on the streams. And no glue, tap into slot construction. Sounds good. Nice and easy. I like easy. Oh, and by the way, I did make some holes where I'm going to have the signals. So things are slowly moving. My artillery barrage starts 1 hour past mine. Yeah, thanks, Ivo. Have a great time, everybody, and I'll catch you all soon. Take care.